Hello, hello, hello. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Turning the ringer off of my phone here. I'm glad everyone is in. I still have to go pick up wings because I just decided I was not going to cook. So we really are going to try to do this in an hour's time tonight. Hi, says what? So I've got a couple of things tonight. The first is I have a small box from I Love Dooney, and I believe this is the second Daphne crossbody. I think I ordered two. I never had a chance this week to actually go back and check. So I'm gonna open this. Hi, Roslyn. I'm gonna, go ahead and dig into this and see. But before I do, I still have the regatta boat shoes from last week. And when I went back to Dooney.com, hi, Julie. When I went back to Dooney.com to look at the sizes, the women's size only goes up to a size 10.5. And they're European sizes. Hi, Anj. So I'm not really sure if that's going to work. But what I've done is set a reminder on my calendar for tomorrow during lunchtime. I'm actually going to call Dooney customer service. Since the men's and the women's shoe is the same, I'm going to check and see if they're a tad bit wider, because I know what size I wear in men's athletic shoes. And the description on the men's shoes says to actually order a half to one size larger than your athletic shoe size. So I know what size I wear in men's athletic shoes. So I'm thinking that since it only goes to 10.5 and they are really narrow, I think I'm gonna cross over and actually order or exchange for the men's size, and hopefully I'll get a little bit more width and a little bit more length, since men's feet are shaped a little bit a little broader than most women. So that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do with the regatta shoes, because I really like those. Hi, Ivana. Hi, Joshi. So that's what I think I'm gonna do, because I really want those, but I just don't know that the half size up in the women's is really going to be enough. So that's where we are, following up on last week's regatta boat shoe. So here we have a small box, and actually, I didn't buy two Daphnes, and I'm glad I didn't. I did carry it all week as a wallet, and I probably should have brought up, because I immediately after our chat last week switched into the nylon bag that I also featured with the boat shoes with the yellow and white web strap. So many people at work have complimented me on that. Men, women, as well as customers as I've been going in and out of the building, saying, how nice it all looks together. So that, I can't say that it was a favorite for, I guess I can say it was a favorite for, hi Pauline, for January, because I did carry it a day or so in January. But anyway, I've got my invoice here, and this is, okay, I remember now. So I finally have something in my collection in the color ginger. And I decided to go small because the color ginger, whenever I see it on QVC, in YouTube videos, on Dooney.com, it always seems to have a little bit of a red tint to it. Like it's a little bit more red than it is brown. But I also have to keep in mind that that's under lights. And if you've ever toured, especially the QVC studio, I did that a few years back, high intensity light. So I didn't trust buying a full-size bag. But I did decide to pick up a little small Janine crossbody. And I'm wondering if this will end up serving as a catch-all in one of my larger bags, or if once I get into it, it will be large enough for me to organize as a wallet. So, there she is. Thank you, ladies. And here she is. So I know that they have the same bag with, I believe, the gold plate on the front, but I wanted something that was going to be a little more seamless and wouldn't have to worry about, Joshy, you are throwing me off right now. I didn't want to have to worry about it pulling or snagging on anything, and I wanted something that was really crisp. As you can tell, there are, your eyes aren't playing tricks on you, there are some very faint tiger stripes on here. But because it is consistent front and back, I think I can live with it. Thanks, Pauline. It's the Too Faced Gold palette. So, I think I like it. So, another one of these teeny tiny straps. I know this is supposed to be a small crossbody, but when it comes to Florentine, thanks Ivana, I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. Some of these straps are just too tiny for me, for this Janine. And I definitely don't want a Florentine bag with a tiny strap. Look at this. It's like one of those, ladies, you know, when you buy dresses at the department store, especially in the spring and for the summer, and it has that teeny tiny little belt on it. That's what this reminds me of. And I don't know, maybe there's a place for it, but I need to try it. I'm just looking at it. It doesn't, I mean, I still have the other one from the Daphne here. And now I've got the one for the Janine. But let me just kind of, if it's got the center section, then maybe I can make it work, but it's still a small strap. And I know it won't be weighed down with all of my normal everyday stuff, so maybe that will work. It's got the little rings here on the side to clasp the strap. And it's bouncing around everywhere, so I don't know. Representing my law school, I guess it could work. It has a good length on it. It falls right at my hip, so that it does have going in its favor. Let's talk about, it's got a long key keeper. I do think that this is just a little bit too long for this size bag. I mean, it's longer than the bag in any direction. I don't know. I like the idea of having it in here. I know Joshy doesn't like them in bags this size. I kind of do. I just don't know that it needs to be this long. But at the same time, if you're just trying to reach into your bag to maybe get your key out just to open your, you know, your house door, if you're going in that way as opposed to in the garage, you know, something like that, then I could see wanting something a little bit longer so that you get a little bit of a reach out, you know, a little bit more reach out of your keys. So I've got mixed feelings about that. So inside, it does have the red cotton twill lining. I hope that you can see there. There is one zipper on the back wall. And of course it's got the sticker and the registration card. And then your logo plate, leather plate on the back. And then on the front wall, it has one large slip pocket here. So, very simple. If all else fails, I definitely can see me using it as a catch-all in a bag. It would make a fabulous cosmetic catch in your bag. I like the crossbody length. Considering it's not going to hold very much, I'm thinking that this strap would actually work. And of course the stitch work on here, for it to even be a small bag, I'm like really loving it. I actually kind of like the tiger stripes in it too, just because it's a smaller bag. And I'm really liking the ginger. But what I will tell you is it does not, it doesn't have the red in it that I thought I was seeing online. I do like the red zipper tape here. And I love the color. But you know I don't have a tendency to gravitate towards blacks and browns. But this one I like. I do. I like this. Okay, so that means I don't have another Daphne crossbody coming. So relieved for that. Let's talk about that this week while I am, or me carrying the Daphne this week as a wallet while I am getting the next box ready. So the first thing is that after getting through like Monday and not opening my wallet forward but instead opening it backwards, I've adjusted to the card slots that actually are large enough to hold cards. So that wasn't as bad. The organization in it is great. The size of it is really working for me. I don't have a single receipt in it. So that's a good thing. I am able to use either of the snaps because it's just not jam-packed, but I am actually using the lower one just because it snaps really easy. So I'm really liking that. I love looking in my bag, seeing that red Croco in there because it doesn't matter what color the outside of the bag is. Red is my favorite color. So I definitely like it. I am still a tiny bit frustrated by the fact that not all the card slots will hold cards. I just can't, I don't understand. I've contemplated all week trying to figure out what exactly could Peter's intent have been for those smaller slots. And I haven't come up with anything. Because I don't need that many slots in my wallet for business cards. So I'm not exactly sure what the intent was there. I'm going to carry it one more week, at least one more week this week. One, to give it a fair shot, and two, because I'm just being lazy. I do want to watch some of the game. I've got to go run, grab some food. So I just don't have time to do it tonight to switch out. And to be fair, I want to give it a little bit more action before I fully make a decision on whether I like it or whether I'm gonna like rehome it to my mom or my sister. All right, let's do a bit of a Dooney intermission. So this morning I'm laying in bed and I decided to go on Dooney.com. I should have been at church. Don't judge me. But I'm looking to see what was available, you know, new arrivals for the spring, and decided while I was going through the site to just film live. So if you've not had a chance to watch the earlier live upload, I'd ask that you please take a look at that after we're done tonight. But one of the bags that Dooney has for spring 2018 is kind of a nod to a retro bag that I have. Now, I don't have it in leather. It is now available on Dooney in leather, and I can't even remember the name of the bag. And I was gonna pull it up, but I left my computer on the charger, and now I've got my phone. Let's see. But anyway, I commented on the broadcast earlier that I was going to, if I could find it in the Dooney vault, that I was going to dig it out. And I have it here to show you, and then we'll wrap up with another unboxing. Just because I need to register some of this stuff. I need to make sure that it's good and that I don't need to send anything back. Was it the Emerson? Thank you, Roz. No, it wasn't Emerson. Emerson is the one that has the gorgeous new hardware on it. Hold on, let me see. Let's see if I can find new arrivals, maybe. Maybe new. Featured. New arrivals. Anyone else on there on Dooney.com? Let me see. It's loading slow. I was really hoping that Peter was gonna blow it this spring, but he looks like he might be pulling it back out. The Dylan leather, the barrel bag, it's available. I don't know how that how I omitted that this morning, but it's on here, and I'm still scrolling. Want to show you what, oh no, that's not it. Here we go. Where is it? Goodness gracious, I didn't think it was down this far. I'm in love with the Emerson collection. If you haven't checked that out, Siesta and Montego, I'm really feeling those. Did I say I'm really feeling Emerson? I'm loving Emerson. Here it is. All right, it is the Belvedere medium logo lock satchel. And here is what it looks like. And I'm just going to tell you, the screen of my phone is cracked because I have yet to go to Verizon. Belvedere medium logo lock satchel. So, doesn't it look a little bit like this one? First off, can you believe that I ever carried a bag of Dooney this size? It's tiny, almost in comparison to what I'm carrying now. And it does have the logo lock, double handles. You can tell she's gotten a lot of love. Belting detail on the sides. I've never adjusted this, and it actually has it on both sides. Feet under the bottom, And it actually has them on 3 rows of leather strips. So it has 6 feet instead of the usual 4 and 5. And usually, honestly, the reason that I have logo locks now, but usually I don't clasp them. I just let the little lock closure just hang over. Unless I'm somewhere where I really, really am worried about the security of my bag, because that is just work. So when I saw Emerson this morning, I'm thinking that's the logo lock version 2.0, right? To me, that's just better. The hardware isn't as heavy. It's a little, I think it may be a little bit easier to get in and out of. I've got my eyes on it. Hardware, so you've got all of your brushed hardware, gold hardware, piping around the edges of the bag. And I thought this was different because usually, you know, the Dooney details continue around the entire base, back, bottom of the bag. But this actually stops just shy of the bottom of the bag, right? Which is kind of different for Dooney. But this is an old bag. The closure on this bag it's pretty open at the top, right? But it has this leather strap going across the top so that you can actually secure it. And depending on how full your bag is, will determine, you know, how much you draw the sides in. It has the light colored gingham lining, small cell phone pocket, which, believe it or not, at one point I did have like a little razor phone. I'm sure most people on here remember that little phone. My razor used to fit in there. And then it has a zipper pocket on the back. Looks like I've got something on it. Again, it's a pretty old bag. And how old, might you say? Old enough that it has the gold tone hardware on a small leather leash. So, I think it's very, very similar to, and I'm not mad at Dooney. I'm not mad at Peter about this because I really like this bag, and now that it's available in leather, I think that's going to be a really nice option for people that may not have wanted it, you know, in the fabric version of it. What I think is nice about this is that if you like the Belvedere leather, keep in mind Belvedere is a very soft, slouchy. This will still hold its structure. Belvedere is going to get softer and softer, and it already comes slouchy. So just make sure that you don't have a problem with that as far as the structure of your bag before you take the spring and get this one. I love it. Love it so much that I bought an OG version of it. Just keep that in mind. If you've missed out on some of the earlier Dooney bags, I think you may have an opportunity to actually pick some of those up, because it sounds like maybe Dooney is listening, or maybe Peter doesn't have, maybe from an inspiration standpoint, he's going to go back and give us some classics in some of these newer leather versions. And I'm completely fine with that, because there are so many things that I missed out on when I first started collecting, because I didn't have the job that I have now. So, but here she is. Please go take a look at the Emerson collection, Montego, Siesta. Those bags are absolutely wonderful. If you're looking for a festive fun bag, then the Swirl Lollipop, that is going to be our our graphic print for the spring. All right, so before I go to the next unboxing, let me just go back and take a look and see if I've missed anything in the comments. It looks like everyone has been busy and I've been running my mouth. Looks like I caught most of these, able to say hello to everyone. Ange, the lipstick is Kat Von D. It's limited edition. I can't think of the name of it, but it's the one that she did to save the orangutans. It was released last year, I think it was 2017. Can anyone tell me, kickoff is at 6:30, right? Keep me posted. I want to know who gets the, who wins the coin toss. Thanks, Ivana. Okay, so Ange, you're saying that the Janine, you heard that you can make it a wristlet. I'm going to see if I can take that center section out here before we move on and see if I can figure that out. I heard Ivana on a recent video talk about a leather punch, hole punch that she found on, I think it was Amazon. I'm going to take a look at one of those because there are some straps that I think I want to add a few adjustments to. Hopefully when I do that, the bag will still remain balanced. Let's see. Looks like we had some questions about chat comments and being able to actually see the video at the same time, whether it's in full screen or not. Alright, looks like the Purse Fairy signed in. Hello, hello. Alright, let's see. Espresso Ginger and Bordeaux. Yeah, the bag still has the logo lock, so it has Dooney and Bourke on the front side with the black in the background, and then the other side, the flip of it, has the duck, and I'll show that again as well. I was hoping that there was going to be I'm looking at Joshy's 619 comment. I'm not sure where that came from, but I'm not going to get into it. And I just lost my train of thought, so let me just get back to the comments. Hi, Diamond. All right, so it looks like... Hi, Leslie. All right, all right. Did I see Marine? Looks like we've pulled out the snacks. All right, so really quick. So here's the lock on the front. I apologize for not showing it when I first had the bag up. Hi, Pam. And then here we are on the back. And again, depending on whether you're a righty or lefty or you have a preference. And there's the clasp. And then I'm going to take a look and see if I can convert this into a wristlet based on Ange's comment. Let me just see if I can get that figured out. Let's see. On the shortest length, so I think you can definitely do it as a short over the shoulder little bag, so that works. And then if you, let's see, that is the shortest length. So let me just see if I detach on one side and clasp to the other, It's a long wristlet because this is on the shortest setting right here. But I guess you could, depending on how you want it to carry it. That's a little loose for me, but I think you could use it as a wristlet. So there we are with that, and I'll get that readjusted later. And now I have another box. So let's see if I can get into this. Trying to make sure I keep my address off camera, which is easier said than done, it seems like. All right. Okay. So, I picked up another Carrington pouch in the color caramel. I think the only color I don't have now is fuchsia. I don't have that. And of course, I don't remember getting the black either. Yeah, I don't have the pink. So I did this one because I felt like this was like the perfect little neutral from a clutch standpoint. So I got the tan back, I think it was the end of the summer, but the caramel is the one that I really, really wanted. And when I got ready to get it, when the sale was, the price got marked down to like 44 bucks. Of course, the color I wanted disappeared. So I ended up getting, I think it was tan. Yeah, it was tan. But this is the color that I really wanted because I thought it was a bit more neutral. I'm thinking about, you know, nude shoes. I'm thinking about after hours, you know, after 5, where you need a clutch, but you don't, you know, I don't do black. So a neutral color like this, I thought would be perfect for me. So if you have not checked out Carrington, I'm going to urge you yet again. They have it now in all different kinds of leathers and colors, and it's on Dooney.com. It's on I Love Dooney. I'm just going to say it again. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. You can thank me later. All right. What else do I have in here? So, this portion of the chat is going to be because Anj twisted my arm and made me do it. And what am I talking about? I am talking about the Chelsea, the East-West Chelsea, because I've wanted the red. Y'all know red is my soft spot. And it was in Florentine, and y'all know I've been squawking at Peter about not having red available. But we're going to have a live chat. Will y'all help me figure out how to organize this center pocket? So I'm hoping that the leather is going to be flawless because it already has enough going against it with that center zip pocket. So I just need this leather to be good. I really like the size of this, and I think I can live with it. Yeah, it's pretty even. It's not completely smooth, but it is even. Thanks, Ivana. See those little, I don't know whether it's because it was laying on another bag in the box or what, but Oh my goodness, there isn't a color on this planet that won't go with red. I know some of you feel that way about black and your browns, but I'm just telling you, for me, red goes with everything. Everything. All right, so you get the straps out here and make sure. Perfect shoulder drop. Okay, it's winning right now. Right color, Florentine, perfect shoulder length. Let's see. Dust cover. Tons of stuffing. Should I use it as a work bag? I'm getting ready to switch out of my retro embossed Russell, and I thought I was going to switch into that black Newport tote that I got during the 12 days of Dooney, but I'm wondering if I should use this for work. No, not for work. Maybe something else. Oh my goodness, the shoulders. I need this strap length on everything. These are nice size straps. They're not the little teeny tiny. Look at I want you to just see the strap size comparison. So if you're not sure, when we're talking about, you know, straps digging and it not being wide, and this isn't even the widest strap, but that's the difference in the size strap. It's like 2 of these little bitty crossbodies make up the size of these straps. Okay, it has in the front section, so in front of the center zip is the nylon key keeper. It also has 2 really large pockets, and my cell phone would easily in the OtterBox go in here and it'll just disappear. See, you can't even see it. And in the smaller pocket, it will go as well. And that's even with an OtterBox case on it. Or is it the Defender? Nope, it's an OtterBox. So the pockets are great. The red lining, it has the center zip. It is attached at the bottom, so I don't have to worry about things disappearing under the bottom of the pocket. And it is sewn in on both sides, not like that Alto bag that I revealed where it was only attached at the top, which is still driving me crazy. And then on the back, it has a zipper and a slip, as well as the Florentine logo plate, and it has a snap closure. Hear that? That's a pretty heavy snap. So, just like Pauline, when I find something that I like, and I like Florentine, I decided to go ahead and get it in another color because I have confidence in all of you being able to convince me how I'm supposed to use that center zip. So maybe I'll use this one as my work bag. Now, I have used a center zip for work before, and it worked out great for like dropping my mouse and calculator and my charger for my laptop and stuff like that. It was perfect for that. So I don't have any concerns about a center zip in a work bag. I love it for a work bag. I just don't want to have to keep, I don't want them all to be designated as work bags. I mean, I enjoy my job, but I don't need as many work bags as I feel like I need handbags. So if I can get this one out, I want to just take a look at the net. Oh, that's nice. I like this. And look, it's got some nice depth. Thank you, Anj. Thanks for pushing me over the edge. Yes, hashtag Team Red. Hashtag Team Florentine. Hashtag y'all gonna have to help me with that center zip. So I'm not sure what to do with it. Oh, let me just, I'm glad I took the plunge. I am really glad because this is a big bag. This is not a medium. This is not a large. This is an extra large. To me, this is borderline an extra large bag. So if like the Charleston size tote is too big for you, I don't think you'll like this. I don't think you'll like it because it's bigger than the Charleston. I would dare to say that if you're online looking at Dooney right now at the new arrivals and you look at the Addison in Montego Addison, I think is the name of it, it's about that size. It may even be a little bit larger than that. I like it. I love it. So, this one will not be a work bag. Maybe the natural, but seriously, I need to figure out a format to like show you everything that I need to put in my purse. Like I want to just kind of maybe set up and dump everything out, and I don't know how to do that and still be hands-free because I'm recording right now on my tablet, so the angles and stuff are going to be difficult. But I want to just take everything that I have in my bag, and then we just kind of play around with what makes sense to go in the center, in that center zip. So let me open it. It has a nice smooth zipper, long, smooth zipper, but that's the middle. Now, the funny thing is, my mom, thank you for y'all helping me, pointing me in the direction of a few nylon bags that I can take a look at for my mom. That has been extremely helpful. So thank you. Her preference, my mom's preference, is a bag with a center zip. She's like, it needs to be secure, otherwise my stuff just rolls around, and I'm disorganized, and she's just using the bag as an excuse. I don't know that she's real organized in her bags to start with. Maybe that's where I get it from. But my mom is a medium to large bag carrier. And I don't know, maybe something like this, but I'm just terrified that she's going to throw it in the trunk and then something will spill on it and it will be the death of another Dooney. So I'm not sure. I think the nylon, my first choice is probably the right one, because usually that's where the winners are. So that's it. I did, for those of you that are watching like the brown sugar box unboxings, I had that coupon thing last month for my free bath bomb, and I think that's what this is. And of course, I picked it up in, I think it's blue Hawaiian, just because I still have Hawaii on the brain. And here is, they sent it in just a little envelope. and it's bubble wrapped and in a little blue, let's see, little blue bag here, and I can't smell anything, so I don't know whether that's good or bad. But if you're looking, the website is myswagboutique.com, and it is the 5-ounce blue Hawaiian bath bomb. So they did send that. And I picked up a couple of things from Nordstrom, non-handbag related, but I'm not sure that I should open those on camera because I shopped the lingerie department. I saw a t-shirt on Facebook that I really liked, and I will say that since my brown sugar box subscription, I've kind of been on a t-shirt kick, which I have not been doing a lot of. But I did see, I think Ange will probably like this one. So there's that one. So I like it. I think it'll be great this summer. So I've got that. Let's see. I've just got boxes everywhere, so I'm just gonna go through. I don't know, I've lost my box cutter now, so I'm back to using scissors. Let me open this from the bottom. This feels like it's something from Philosophy. Y'all know I got it bad for them. Let's see. Nope, looks like it may be Tasha. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so this is the Tatcha new cleanser, the deep cleanse. So I want to give that a shot. I didn't, you know, I'm dropping stuff. I did not realize that, don't ask me what I thought it was, but I did not realize that loofah was a fruit. Am I the only one that picked that up? That little fact watching the Tatcha presentation. So I didn't know that, but it was interesting to watch the presentation. And now I'm curious to see what like the ground up loofah flour will actually do for my skin, because I can remember being in high school getting like those little loofah pads and putting my face wash on it and just kind of buffing my face. And that was early, and I don't know, I thought loofah was like, I don't know, some kind of sea animal creature, sea flower that they dried out, and once it gets water it kind of rehydrates, and that is not what it is at all. So I'm curious to see what the deep cleanse, thank you Ivana, I'm curious to see what the deep cleanse from Tatcha is all about, and this was new. So I've got it on auto delivery just because I wanted to get locked into the price, and in the event that I like it, I wanted to get it locked in on auto delivery and at the featured price. So I have that. Let's see what else I've got here. I've just got boxes everywhere. I don't have any more Doonies, so for those of you that are, you know, sticking around waiting to see if I've got more Doonies to talk about, nope, not on this one. I did place a couple of orders this weekend, but I don't have any of those in, so we'll have another live chat when that stuff comes in. So this is a Nordstrom order, and what is this? Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna, I'll leave that off camera. That's for Valentine's Day. All right, let me see. I've got a couple more here. Yeah, Julie, you know, there are certain things. This is a PG-13 chest. So we'll leave that there. But I think I did pick up a shirt, a couple of shirts or something. Let's see. So yeah, I don't know what this is a top, and it doesn't have the name on the receipt, but I fell in love with this color, and Pauline, I think will go perfectly with your ox blood new Coach bag. And here's the back, and it's got the little lace tie, the eyelets in the back, and it's like a really dark color, but the light is reflecting off of it, and I like it. And it actually has long sleeves. Well, let me say it rephrases. They're long sleeves, but look at the sleeve. Look at it. So it's like a little cape over your arm. That's the sleeve. So I on Nordstrom.com, and it was on sale for like $40, I think it is. And it's Rachel by Rachel Roy. So I like it. So I have some, of course, Bordeaux bags, crimson bags will absolutely go with it. But I also have some little booties that are this color that I thought would go great with it. So whether it's jeans or slacks, I'm not buying nearly as many clothes as I was at one point, because I haven't tried any of the dresses, Pauline, but because I'm in a uniform for work, and I thought I was going to hate it, but oh my God, how much it has really simplified my life. Growing up, my mom would make us iron all of our school clothes for the week. We'd look at the weather, determine what we wanted to wear, and then between Saturday and Sunday, we would have to iron all of our clothes. And that way it made getting dressed in the morning a lot quicker, because you had choices on Monday, right? You had everything that you ironed, but as the week progressed, it made it really easy, because you just go in and choose something that you've already ironed. So now I don't have to worry about that, because I'm basically in the same stuff every week, and I love it. I mean, it's, you know, khaki, brown, gray, black, khaki, gray, black, and brown pants or skirts. And then you have to be in a company top, but they also have like shrugs and golf and polo and Under Armour and jackets and polo. So it's pretty open, but you do have to be in company logo. And I thought I was gonna hate it. Oh my goodness, every company should go to that, because it just simplified the heck out of my what am I gonna wear routine. And my business trip last week, it took me like 10 minutes to pack. It was just like, okay, everything's clean. I'm just going to take all that stuff, fold it up, put it in my bag. My toiletry bag stays packed. I have stuff that's separate, and I was done. It's the quickest trip I think I've ever packed for. All right, so a couple more things from Nordstrom. So the first item, I'm getting my receipt here. The first one looks like I've got a couple of black items. So I have let's see. This is a black ruffle top. It's called a black satin ruffle top. And it's short sleeve, and I thought it would be great in the spring and the summer, you know, weekends when I can wear normal clothes. V-neck, little ruffle sleeves. So I like it. and it is Euro sizing, but here is the brand. And again, this is all Nordstrom.com. And I think all of these tops I think are going to be really, really cute with like any of the new bags. But I can really see me in this one and this one with like either Florentine or Alto. Alright, another black. I think I bought a robe, a black robe, but I'm not sure. Yep, Honeydew. So this is a robe. I don't know what it is, but I'm always looking for a nice robe. And nice for me, alright? So I like robes that actually fit. I have robes that, you know, are like just throw on, loose there. I have those. But there is just something to me about a black robe that actually is just kind of form fitting or shape fitting that I absolutely love. So I'm hoping that this is gonna be it. And I have one, or had one, but, well, I have it, but now it's been washed to death and stretched and, you know, all kinds of other stuff. So I'm hoping that this one will be my new favorite thing. And the brand is Honeydew Intimates, again, from Nordstrom. And then the last thing, which was supposed to be the only thing in my shopping cart from Nordstrom, is this little lace, cute little top. And if you go on Nordstrom.com, it has a little cami underneath it. And I was so hoping that I could find the little cami in stock, but of course it wasn't. So now I've got to find something to go under it. And it says that it's a nude color, but it's almost blush. So you know I had to really like it for me to go for something that's close to even remotely close to being pink. But this is it. And it has these cute little bows down the sleeves. And I just like it. So whether it's summer, spring, even the fall, I thought I could get a lot of little weekend wear out of this. So the back has a little split detail, so it's gonna hang nicely over your tush. And then I love all of the little button detail on the back. And it's another LV brand from Nordstrom. So those are all of my boxes, with the exception of the one that I dare not open on camera. So, do we have a score yet? Since the game, I think it's been on now for about 30 minutes. Do we have a score yet? So I've got stuff everywhere. I need to get this cleaned up. I want to go check out a little bit of the game. Thank you, Ivana. Looks like the Patriots are having a rough night. Alright, so I've got to go grab something to eat. I've got to get this mess around me cleaned up, because now I have clothes and handbags and bath bombs and t-shirts everywhere. And I'm going to chill out for the rest of the night, maybe. So I filmed my best of 2017 beauty items, and now the footage is corrupt. So I may, depending on how the game holds my attention, I may actually grab that stuff and come back on and just do that live, since I'm not sure what's going on with the video footage on my tablet. It's fine for live, but if I try to save it, then when I get ready to upload it, it's saying that it doesn't recognize the file type. And I'm like, well, I can't choose the file type. You did, so just upload it. So anyway, Dooney yesterday, if you watched the show on QVC, did you see all of the Florentine? Did you see all of the new bags and the red? Did you see the Dooney of the month? Did we like buy all of those? I didn't buy one because I've got plenty of patent leather, and I'm going to try to refrain from that this year. So I'm going to say this to Ange, because we have some of the same patent leather. We have some of the same patent leather bags in our collections. Don't buy a patent leather bag and show me, because you see I'm weak. I will follow your lead. I don't need another patent leather bag, but yeah, I'm enjoying this whole thing. I don't need another patent leather bag, but they had some really, really nice ones on yesterday. That little Dooney of the month, it was really cute. Small, crossbody, small strap. I know I don't need it, but there were a couple of things that definitely caught my attention. So there will be more unboxings. I have not been checking my email because I am terrified that I'm going to open it up and there's going to be an email from Dooney on like the VIP or a mystery sale or something like that. So I've been tempted enough without going to my email, but I know I need to check it. Did you buy anything yesterday? Did anyone buy anything yesterday during the presentation? You don't have to say what, especially if you're going to do an unboxing, but I'm just curious to see if I was the only one that couldn't resist yesterday, because I couldn't resist. Okay. Pauline, you're probably better off missing the show, because I would virtually guarantee you would have found something that would have tempted you. And I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I'm completely screwing this whole reattach the strap. Oh, the zippers in the front. A Cooper. I think that was Cooper, Ivana. I really like that one too. It was really, really cute. But I think the name of it was Cooper. Cooper. Yeah, I think it maybe Cooper Satchel, maybe? I'm not sure, but I think it was Cooper. Is that what you purchased? So listen, just Sharon Shaw, her black Kirsten, that thing is so tempting me. What am I going to do with a black bag? I don't need a black bag. I really don't. I don't know that I would ever carry it. I mean, I had a little bag that Laretha had, a funeral bag. Do y'all remember that video? So I have a little bag that I ended up carrying for a funeral, and I don't need a funeral bag. I'm not wanting that many people out of my life, so I don't want another black. But that bag is absolutely gorgeous. If you have not seen her unboxing, a girlfriend of hers gave it to her for Christmas. It is absolutely stunning, and you know it has to be stunning for me to say I'm considering it. Yeah. So what else? Let me see what else is on Dooney.com. Even my phone battery is about to die. So let me see. So the Belvedere, we've already talked about that. It's the Cooper Hobo, Ivana. I'm looking at it now. And what do you think about the North-South in the Janine crossbody? So It's like a little bit wider than this, Janine, but it's north-south instead of east-west. Did anyone take a look at that? It's on Dooney.com. Let's see. What else is on here? The Rachel. I'm loving that I'm seeing new colors in the City collection in the Barlow. I'm really liking that. And oh, it's Miramar, the Miramar Addison, and they have it in a regular size and then they have it in a large. And I can't tell whether it's leather. Let me see if I can tell whether it's leather or not, because if not, if it's nylon, I think it would make a really nice beach bag. Let me show you this one really quick. And I love the color mint. It's absolutely perfect for the summer. Look at that. That's on Dooney.com. And it does not have a center zip, so I really like that, and that's new for this season. I like the Pammy. I think it's the Pammy with the outside pocket. Let me see. Let me go back on here. Not Pammy. Tammy. The Tammy tote. I just can't figure out those straps. They don't look like they're going to be the length of the east-west. They're going to be, I think they're going to be just a tiny bit short, like on the large zip Barlow. It looks like the same straps. And that is Tammy, the Tammy tote. And that's in pebble grain. Let me see what else on here is catching my attention. I like the Florentine large Amelia shoulder bag. The other one has that strap on it that doesn't detach, so I've had to steer clear. I had this one right here in my bag, in my shopping cart when it came in red, but I've not pulled the trigger on it because I wanted to see if I was going to like the Chelsea first. I'm sorry, the East-West. Yeah, the East-West Chelsea, what I just showed you. And there is the Swirl Lollipop. So I'm loving that. That's really cute. If you're looking for a young lady, like maybe a first Dooney, that whimsical bag would be perfect. And they have the wallet and everything with it. What else? There was something else on here that I wanted to make sure you saw. There is a Pammy tote. I didn't make that up. I thought maybe I did for a minute. But there is a pebble grain Pammy tote. So Pammy is more north-south, and Tammy with a T is more east-west. I think I like Tammy a little bit more than Pammy. Get those tongue-tied and mess around and order the wrong thing, and you'll be upset when it arrives in the mail. So make sure you are ordering the right one if you're going to pick that up. All right, let's see. Okay, Montego, the small Danny crossbody. The foliage on that is absolutely gorgeous. If you have ever been to any tropical destination, you've seen the foliage of the Montego as well as the Siesta. And the Siesta there in the Addison. So that is there. I love the color too. And they've got it. It's in the page sack as well. So you know that's going to be cute and light. That screams, please take me on a cruise. Please, please, please take me on a cruise. Lightweight, just enough for your essentials. And then there is the Emerson Kyra bag. And I'm really liking that. I love the new hardware. so much. And there is Montego and Addison. I need to figure out if Addison is going to dig in the shoulder, because those little thin straps, those are, they're questions. That's a big question mark for me. Now there's the Shannon tote. I want her in the full size, not the small, but I'm loving that hardware. And what else? How many of you remember the crescent tote? It's back too. Pauline, we should do a D&B cruise. If you're looking for Kelly green, amethyst, or the color grass or mauve in pebble leather, then the crescent tote, which is an old style of Dooney and Bourke as well, that life has been breathed back in again. Is anyone taking a look at the Emerson Naomi satchel? I like it. I like it. And then, of course, there's plenty of Alto. There is a patent large Janine tote. There is a Siesta Murphy backpack. The Harrison Hobo is back in pebble grain with a few different colors. And Joshie is asking Peter for a cruise ship now. Oh, this is neat. All right, and there we go. We've got more patent. And then there's the full-size Shannon, and then the Newport is available. The Newport tote is available in Greta as well. And then some patent accessories. And I'm going to try to steer clear of those. I'm going to hold out until he brings me the wallet. But let me look. There is a pebble grain Millie wristlet. I'm going to just take a look at it and see if there's any kind of organization in the inside of the wristlet. And it does not appear. Well, I don't know. I just fell in love with Millie. Millie is a wristlet, and she has card slots. Go to Dooney.com and take a look at her. M-I-L-L-Y. She's going to give Carrington a run for her money. She's got card slots, a zipper, and a front slot. Pocket. I'm liking that. I know it's hard to see on camera. It's the absolute last thing when the page loads for new arrivals. Now I just need to see. Oh, and they have plenty of colors. They have it in black. They have it in caramel. They have it in azure, which is a new color, new blue color for the season. I like it. There is a color elephant, and the last one is my beloved red. So everything that I have fallen in love with so far, Peter has it available in red. So I'm a happy camper. All right, y'all. We've been on here for over an hour, almost an hour and 15 minutes. And we were supposed to be done at 7 so that I have time to go get my wings and power wash my face with my deep cleanse from Tatcha and get all of this chaos around me put up. I'm still on the hunt for Tilton. I think I'm going to take a trip to Tennessee probably in about 2 weeks. So I don't know if I'll be able to do a live chat on that weekend, because I will most likely be driving back from Tennessee to Georgia at the 6 o'clock hour. So I don't know that I'll do one then, but I'll try to update or post something that week or let you know. I think this coming Sunday should be fine. That's right, big orange. So that this coming week should be fine. I have, like I said, I've got boxes coming. I'm still waiting for my Ambler or Amblers to come in. And what else? I've got clothes and ready for the week. Now it's time to eat, watch the game, clean some of this stuff up, and put her someplace where I can get her pulled back out. Did you see that? Yes, Anj, I'm busted. All right, this has been fun. Now, let me get a dose of the Super Bowl in. Maybe I'll get done cleaning all this up just in time to watch Justin in the halftime show. All right, so thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, I do hope that you're finding something that feeds your Dooney addiction and your clothes addiction and your cosmetics addiction and your bath and your t-shirts and your crossbodies and just all of that stuff. So look forward to chat next week around 6 p.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, take care.